Hello everybody, Dr. Demelza here with an enrichment innovation segment featuring the Twirly Bucket, which is a foraging device for our giraffe. And so one came in that was broken. I've had to take it apart, put it back together. And so I thought I'd take the opportunity to just step through how we have done this. And so we begin with basically a 5-gallon bucket that you can get from any hardware store. We have drilled 3-inch holes around the bucket. There's 4 of them spaced equally apart, quite high up on the bucket, because giraffe have very long tongues and so they can easily reach to the bottom of the bucket to get their grain. Now what makes this a twirly bucket is that we have added pieces of PVC. There's actually 8 of them here spaced around the bucket that move and twirl. And so this PVC is 1/2-inch diameter pipe cut to about 4 inches in length, and then we've attached it using a 1/4-inch diameter bolt of about 2 inches in length. Now for the 8 of them we would need 16 washers, because we have a washer on the outside of the bucket and a washer on the inside of the bucket. We also attach them with lock nuts inside, and then we have a regular nut that acts as a spacer so that the PVC piece can spin and twirl. Now if you over tighten the lock nut inside, then this will not move. So you have to get it just right so that it moves but is securely attached to the bucket. And so we've attached them around in between the 4 feeding holes, and that makes it a twirly bucket that the giraffe can just interact with these PVC pieces. Now in this case we've attached the bucket with 1/4-inch cable, and we've put a ferrule on the bottom and one on the top for hanging. Now the other thing that we did with these buckets is we added these snap-on lids. So the lid actually, the rim snaps tightly onto the bucket. It doesn't come off very easily, but then the lid itself can screw right into the bucket, so it makes it easy for cleaning and easy for filling and emptying, as the case may be. And what we found was that when the giraffe had these without the snap-on lids, they were easily able to just tip the bucket over and all the food went out onto the floor. Now the purpose of these is so that the giraffe can forage up high, which would be their natural foraging position. And so we didn't want them to be able to tip it out too easily. Boom, it's done on the floor. And so that's why we added these nice snap-on lids. And they, as I said, they don't come off easily, and they are screw-on lids, so they don't pop off either. And so that basically is our twirly bucket. As I said, we've added 8 pieces of PVC, and we have the 4 holes, 3-inch holes. And this just is a foraging device for the giraffe with a little added interest with the twirly pieces of PVC. So that's our enrichment innovation for today.